Hold on just 1 minute. Hello, 911. What is your emergency? Yes, I would like to report some slayage that has been happening to me as of today. The slayage? What are you talking about? I just want to report that Riri has slayed me just now with her foundation. Riri? What? Rihanna, the singer. Okay, is this a joke or something? Because I'm gonna need for you to stop. Yeah, no, this is not a joke. I just want you. Yeah, no, this is. I can't. Okay, I just want you to know that she slayed my life. And this is a prank. I'm gonna need you to hang up because this is a serious. This is not a serious situation. Okay, I just want you to know. You know what? Okay, I just watch my video. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna need you to hang up because this is a prank. This is 911. This is not a prank. All right. Just watch my video. Okay. Bye. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to Own News Girls. Come on, reviews and files. Welcome, thank you for tuning in. All right. So we are here at the introduction part of the video, and I just want to say thank you to those of you that have subscribed to me and have been supporting me for a while. If you're new to my channel, welcome and welcome again. Okay. All right. And also I am continuing to pray for those that are in Florida and in Texas with Harvey, and this Irma is coming. We got another hurricane. Jose. It's just so much going on. So I'm just continuing to pray. We all have to pray and stay together and just pray and pray and pray. Okay. And all right. So as you guys can see by the title, you already know what we're going to talk about. Okay. You already know. You see this? We shining bright like a diamond. Okay. And you see this flawless foundation has been on for a long time. Okay. I will get into that soon, but this is the intro video just to talk a little bit about Rihanna's collection and things of that nature. So Rihanna collection, Fenty Beauty, had launched in Sephora stores on September 8th, I believe, and she has came out with foundation, you know, some brushes, beauty blender, you know, highlighters, of course. What else? She came out with a whole array of other things, and she came out with things that would be for that would try to fit for everybody. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't please everybody, just to fit for everybody. Okay. She came out with a nice, you know, with contour, shimmery stick. What else? I'm looking online. I'm looking at my phone if you see me looking down. You know, she came out with the match trio, blotting powder, blotting papers, cheek hugging highlight brush, highlights, matchstick shimmers, you know, a highlighter, Killawatt highlighter, a highlighter that's for, you know, natural, and a highlighter that's for like nighttime or however you want to use it, you know. And she came out with this line, and it's like, I'm very proud of her to see, you know, a black woman stepping out and coming out with a line like this. And, you know, she's an R&B, you know, a singer, and she's coming out with this product, and I really do give her, you know, hats off to her, because it's like, you know, you see that she really have been doing a lot of her research. She has really been working with these makeup, you know, chemists and the makeup artists and stuff like that. She's been working with them very diligently. That's what it looks like. And, you know, and you can tell that she's trying to cater to everybody, you know, and try to get, try to, probably the majority of everybody to, to like her products. And that's what a lot of people want. A lot of people that come out with things, they want them to come out. They want them to like their products. And I would want to say that, Rihanna really did a good job with the research. And, I could just tell by the way the products are. And I've seen a lot of reviews before I purchased these products, and I've seen like the way, it works on some people, it works one way on one person, and how it's working, and how the foundation is working on everybody. And it's like, it seemed like it's just meshing well with a lot of the people that I've watched, and and they gave the good reviews. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like she really put her thought into this. It's not like she just threw it out there like, whatever, there you go, and I'm done, or whatever like that, and then you get trash products. But that's not what it is. These are quality products at a moderate price. You see what I'm saying? At a middle price. And hats off to her for that, and for her to, you know, really come out with that, I think it was pretty good. And as far as like, you know, as far as like, you know, her not having eyeshadow and mascara and, you know, lippies at this point, it's okay, because she's just now coming out. She just launched, and maybe she's going back into the lab, or maybe she has already, you know, talked to them about that. And in the products that you guys are talking about that she doesn't have, maybe it's not even ready yet. You know, maybe it's not ready. Maybe it's still in the process. Maybe it's some little tweaks and, you know, tweaks and turns that they still need to fix. And she wants to put it out there because, you know, people don't want to put out junk. You know, maybe some people do, but if you really want to get a really good or majority good feedback from people, you want to really, you know, get a, you know, you really want to work on it diligently and show, you know, and have it shown through the work that you're presenting to us consumers. You see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? This seems like this was very thought out and researched and talked about and worked on for a very long time. And I appreciate Rihanna for doing that. And big ups to her. Hats off to her. Okay, continuing to, you know, to pray for her success, and that's basically about that. So yeah, so good job, Riri. Okay, good job, boo. Keep doing you. All right. Yeah, so to see my final results on Fenty or how I like it, you should already know, obviously, by watching this video. You should already know if I like it or not, but I don't want to spoil it, so I want you to watch the demo and watch my final results towards the end. So again, I'll try to put timestamps for everything so you guys can go right directly to it. Rihanna is going to have my coins. Just gonna have my coins, like, yeah. Talk to you guys later, and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Be safe, and enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Hey y'all, I had to pop in with a voiceover because my mic was acting up. But as you guys could see, I was very, very excited to get this. And I am glad that I did get my hands on this. And the application was very nice. It is a little bit liquidy, as you guys could see, but that's okay. That's fine. It did go on nicely. I did not have a problem applying it. And yeah, so I'll go into more detail in the video, but I just wanted to pop in and talk to you guys a little bit about it. And that's it. And I did use a damp fake beauty blender. You guys will see. And I applied it on very nicely. I did not color correct, as you guys can see as well, and I will talk more about that too. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. It's very detailed, so get your popcorn and sit back and relax and enjoy what I have to say about this product. And that's basically it. So this is Fenty Beauty Riri with her 40 shades of foundation and her other products. All right, enjoy. Peace. So this is what it's looking like. So my microphone is acting up. I'm gonna have to get another microphone, but anyway, this is what it's looking like. So yeah, Rihanna, okay, I'm in 420. Yes, it's like, it's not like a matte, it's not drying at all. Like, it's, you don't even feel like it's on your face. It's very lightweight. Like, I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, Riri, like, you did this. Oh God. Okay, boo, I see you. If you don't have this, you need to get this like today, tomorrow, whenever you can get a chance to go to Sephora, or just order offline, and just get a color match too, because I'm gonna talk about that later. You have to do that, because if you don't, you're gonna be not looking like the bomb. Okay, but this is looking like the bomb. Okay, I was like, okay, like, I really do like it a lot. And the fact that I didn't have to color correct, that is so great. That is an extra step out of my routine that I don't have to do with this foundation, which is great. And I'm glad she did that. Big ups to her. Because I was like, first I was going like, let me color correct. But I was like, no, let me just see how this foundation is going to work. And it does. Like, it's crazy how, you know, you can't really, it's not, my dark circles are not prominent. Like, I'm going to further conceal, but I don't have to color correct. Like, that's just so awesome. Like, Rihanna, you did that, okay? Okay, boo. So I will be back with the highlighter, because, and then I'm just going to be glowing all over the place, and then we should be out. So I'll be late for church talking about Riri. But yeah, so that's it about that. So yeah, so it blended out really well. And this this fake beauty blender was damp, by the way, if you guys didn't know. And it's like a nice sheen of a, like, it's not too matte, but it just, but I'm gonna do the wear test. I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna come back. I get off work at 8 tonight, so I will be back to give y'all the final results of how it wears. Alright, so done with everything, put on my blush and stuff like that. So, the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh. Boom, too excited. And we got the trophy wipe. You see little swipes, I already like dug into it a little bit last night. So, I'm gonna use this brush. This is what I usually use for my. I use the fan brush, but fan brushes don't really agree with me. Like it put too much. So I'm just gonna do a little dab. I'm going to church, so I'm just gonna dab it, ever so slightly, okay, ever so slightly. So I'm just gonna take a little tap, a little tap, because we know. So we're gonna start with a little tap. I'm gonna get my mirror. Now we're gonna. Oh no, we don't want that much. Okay. Then we're just gonna lightly, like you just basically dust a little bit. You don't gotta OD, you know. See, this is how I usually put my highlighter when it's time for church. Okay, I don't OD, you know. I like to OD, but I'm going to church, so we don't have to OD. So there is Trophy Wipe, very, very, very lightly. I start out with very, very light. Very, very light, but it's kind of like I want to continue, because you can over with this. Okay, all right, we done. Okay. And we are going to do my nose. Now let me just take my finger and do my nose, because I know the brush can sometimes. Did we do too much with the nose? No, we didn't even do too much. Okay, good. Now we're gonna take the brush. I like to take this, and I'm just going. That's all we need to do. You know, that's all we need to do. To go like this, up like this. Oh yeah. Oh, Riri, what you doing, Riri? I like the line my lips. You know. Oh my goodness, what is Riri doing to me? A little bit of the lines, okay? Because I like to do that. Okay, that's all we need. We're gonna take some of it, and we're gonna. Oh, I'm about to cry. You done did it with this Trophy Wipe, and y'all know that be following me. Y'all know I live for a good highlight. Y'all know I'm in love with highlighters. Now this might be the best, not just because I'm not saying because it's Rihanna. But this might be one of the best highlighters that I've tried. I mean, I've tried so many highlighters, but I think this is number one on my list. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't even have to blend it, really. Like, it just seemed like all the glitter just fell into place. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Okay, we done. But okay, you really did it now. Oh my goodness. So we're just probably gonna blend it just a little bit, just to blend, but we don't really have to. Wow, y'all, I'm so impressed. So I will be back, y'all, with everything, giving you details, giving you how I feel, but y'all should already know by my reactions. A little bit more glitter right here. Yes, I'm using my eyeshadow brush, because this is my channel, and I just wanted to get it. Yes, I look like I did my nose in gold. It's okay. It's okay. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Because we shine bright like a diamond. Yes, we are. We will be back with the look after church, because I'm late. Okay. Hey, y'all. So this is the results. All right. So the time is 11:44. All right. So that is the time. And I put this foundation on. I showed you guys the application already, I believe. So the application, I put it on. I went to church this morning, and I was rushing a little bit because I was late for church or whatever. So, yeah. So as you guys could see, you see a little bit, just a little tinge of oil right here. I had this foundation on since this morning, since between 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was done with everything. Between 9:30 and 10:30, okay? So, like, around that time, I was done with everything, okay? And this is it, okay? As you guys could see, like, come through, Riri. Like, come on, like, I didn't blot. I didn't do anything. I didn't add no powder. I didn't do anything, y'all. Nothing, okay? And this gives you, like, a nice, like, you know, so, and you guys have to remember that I am a dry person. So, like, kind of like right here, you see, like, the oil's coming through because I am still human. And just a little bit here, whatever like that. and that's it. A little bit of oil here. Nothing really there. I don't really, oils don't, but the smile lines, they didn't really settle in, but that's me. That's not Riri, okay? So, yeah, so that's what that's looking like, okay? So as you guys could see, like, wow, Riri. So I'm gonna get off of camera. I'm just gonna freshen up here, probably put a little tinge of highlight, and then tinge of highlight here, and just put some like powder or blot or whatever like that, and I should be good to go. So I will be back, and we're just gonna get into the nitty gritty of this whole video. Yeah, sorry for it being long, but yeah, y'all know how to do. Hey everybody, so here we are with the review portion of this video. Okay, here are the final results. This is the verdict. Okay, so here we go. All right, so now before we get into it, we're going to talk about the I'm gonna say the foundation. Of course we're gonna talk about the foundation. We're gonna talk about the packaging. Okay, let's talk about this packaging. This packaging looks so beautiful. Okay, Riri, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is like the nice frost. Everybody's seen the frost packaging. Okay, but it's like a porcelain. I would say porcelain type. That would be a term that I would probably use, porcelain. So yeah, so if you're on a wood floor, or if be sure like to not drop it, because it may break. Okay, and that's why in the packaging they had like a little cardboard just in case so it won't shift all over the place. So yeah, so this is what it is. Yeah, and it does have a pump, okay, which is bomb. Okay, mad brownie points for that, Riri. And then that's basically about that. So yeah, so it has a pump and everything, so very convenient, very sanitary, especially if you are MUA or you just like to be very clean. And yeah, and you just want to make sure that people say that because it's white, but I mean, you can clean it, every time you use it, clean it with alcohol or sea breeze, and it should stay white. Okay, so if you don't and you continue to use it and all the foundation build up on it, of course it's going to be like dirty, and you don't want that, especially if you're going to use it on your clients. You want it to look nice, so just make sure that you clean it every time you use it, and then it shouldn't be a problem. Because I just wipe mine off with some alcohol, and it looks just like new, pretty much. All right, so yeah, so that's basically about that. So it came in this box here. I'm probably gonna show it up close. It came in this box here, a nice little box, and this is the cardboard that I was talking about, just in case you don't want to shift all over the place, so it stays in that cardboard. And this is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and on the side it says medium to full coverage for all, Longwear light as air. Okay, Riri, that's rhyming. All right, then we have, it says Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, 32 ml / 1.08 fluid ounces, and which is great because it's a little bit more than other foundations. And then it has the ingredients on the back if you want to read that, and the color on the top, and I'm a 420, and that's it. So I thought this was a pretty cute box and pretty cute packaging, so big ups for the packaging. Okay, and that's basically about that. So let's just get into the wear of it. Okay, so I showed you guys what the wear was, and the wear test, it definitely did a good job. Okay, I am a very dry person, very, very dry as a Sahara desert. Okay, very, very dry skin. Okay, I have to moisturize my skin and make sure my skin is not as dry or what have you. So I do get oils do seep through. I'm still human, but not as much as an oily skin person. So I don't know if I'm normal to oily or just basically dry skin. Yeah, that's, or a combination. I don't know, because I have oily eyelids, so I don't know. But I think I'm majority dry skin. So I like the fact that it's matte, but it's not a drying matte. You know what I mean? It's not a matte to where, you feel like you're dry, because once you apply this, it feels very nice. It feels like a second skin. It feels like a second layer of skin that you're putting on, like it's like, it feels nice and soft when you put it on, if you will. Okay, it's like a nice soft application, like you can have fun putting on the application. All right, and it's a medium to buildable coverage, so you can build it up. I know people are gonna ask me how many pumps I use. I really don't know. I started out with 1 or 2. I started out with like 2 pumps. Okay, I don't need that much coverage. The only coverage that I really need to cover is my black circles, my dark circles, I'm sorry, and that's it. So I am so happy that I was able to cover my dark circles without the use of color corrector. Okay, this is kind of, I think it's the first time that a foundation was able to do that to me, because most of the time I have to use a orange corrector. I will try and use an orange corrector the next time to see how full of a coverage it will do, but if I'm in a rush and I don't have time to do that, then this is the foundation I'm going to go to, because if this could shave off at least 5 minutes of my makeup time off, that is brownie points all the way. Like, Riri, you did that. Like, come on, bro. Like, if I'm in a rush and I forget to put on my color corrector, it's like, oh, well, that's okay, because I know this foundation is going to cover it. So I don't have to worry about that. But that's basically about that. So I'm like, okay, Riri. Okay, Riri, you did this. All right. So, that's basically about that. So, yeah. So that's shaved off. That really, really got me. I was like, yes, like, come through, Rihanna. Like, you did that. You did that. So I'm really appreciative of that. So that's basically about that. So basically the pros is that it is lightweight. It does go on my skin nice and smoothly. I do use a beauty blender. Okay. Fake beauty blender from Family Dollar. Okay. All right. So anyway, I use a fake beauty blender. I don't like using a brush because that's just me. I just don't like using a brush. Maybe I might buy her brush and, use it like that, if I decide to buy her brush. But at this time, anytime I put on foundation, I like to use a beauty blender, because for me, like, or a sponge, whatever the case is, like, brushes don't work for me. Like, they don't work with me. I don't know what's the problem. Like, when I put it on, it looks like it's streaky. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So beauty blenders work for me. And I know some people like it soaks up a lot of products, but that's fine with me, because I do OD, but at the same time, I'm using a beauty blender, so I'm not really putting that much product on there. And some people are like, well, you're wasting products. I mean, whatever the case is, whatever, do you, boo boo, okay? So maybe I am wasting product, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not, like I said, I like the OD with products, but it's like, whatever, so that's basically about that. So yeah, so I like that about that, but I like that it's medium to full coverage, because you can build it up as much as you want to. And it's like, she really catered to the natural kind of look, if you will, not the cakey look. It seemed like she wanted, it to be natural. You know what I mean? Like a natural look. Okay. Even if you do build it up or you OD, because that's what I be doing, sometimes, it still comes out as if you only put like, 1 or 2 layers on. Okay. So you can do 1 or 2 layers and be good, or go beyond. It's really up to you, so do you, boo boo, this is really, really up to you. Okay. Cause Riri really knew what she was doing, researching this. So yeah. So that's basically about that. Does it oxidize? I mean, maybe a little tinge. I guess it depends on the shade that you get. There are shades that oxidize darker on some people, and it's also because maybe some people need to get their correct shades. So I advise you, especially if you are a makeup beginner, I advise you to get color matched. Color match. Like, please, I still consider myself a beginner in makeup. I get myself color match, because I want to make sure, especially if it's a new foundation and I'm trying. I don't want to buy something and have to go, return it back, when I didn't get myself matched. Now, if I got myself matched and the people at Sephora or whatever messed up, then that's another thing. But just get matched. Don't unless you really, 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 really are an expert and know, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said before, for beginners, or if you're not sure, go get color matched. Okay. That's basically about that, because everybody has different undertones and things of that nature. You gotta think about that. And then us YouTubers, we are under a lot of lighting, so you have to take that into consideration. So you just gotta, get color matched. Okay. So that's it. So what else I want to talk about? So any cons? No, there's no cons. I'm sorry. There's no cons. No cons for Fenty. No cons for Riri. No. Not only because it's Riri, is because that I'm being honest, and there's no cons, I just started getting into makeup and stuff like that, and I really like the fact that this is very lightweight, it's not cakey, and it's very good, and it's good for beginners too, like, especially, you know, if you just started doing makeup, I think this will be a very great way to start with you know, a foundation of your choice to start with, you know. So it's not difficult to work with. The only thing is that it's a little runny, but that's not going to deter me from buying another one, you know. That's fine or whatever like that. And you kind of don't really want it to be thick either, because like I said before, you want it to be nice and lightweight. You don't want it to feel like you have a whole ton of makeup on your face, because after you put the foundation on, you're going to put concealer, you're going to probably conceal, you're going to probably contour, you're going to put powder on, you're going to do this. So after all that, you know, you just want to feel light, okay? You don't want to feel caked up, okay? We making a birthday cake. So yeah, so that's it for that. I like the foundation a lot. She really did her thing with it. Like, she really did. Like, Riri, that was good. So I really do like it. I like the packaging. I like everything about it. And yeah, so I definitely will purchase it again. It was in my price range. It was $34. It was, and with the price, very moderate price, okay? It's not too high, it's not too low, it's right in between. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, I thought that it was gonna be probably at least $50, and there are foundations out there that are $50, okay? So Rihanna did it again with the price, okay? It's affordable. It's like at a moderate, you see what I'm saying, price point. It's like it's at a good balanced price point, okay? It's like in between. So you got that low end, you got that high end. And Rihanna's right here, okay, which is good. And she met, you know, us at the middle. You see what I'm saying? The people that are on a budget and stuff like that, or like leaning towards, you know, they want the good quality, but don't want to pay that much. So she thought about it and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it $34. Bam. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that was cool on her part too. So yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, so I'm done with the foundation. I really do like it a lot. It's very light. I just love it. I just love it. It's just like, all right, so now we're gonna get into the highlight. All right, so the Fenty Beauty. So I like the way the shape is, okay, boop, boop. And ooh, boom. Okay, now I had to cover this because I don't want to blind y'all, because I'm already blinding y'all with this trophy wife, okay? And I like the way you can't see it from here, but it says Fenty Beauty on the mirror, which I think is so cute. So yeah, so this is what it's looking like. Okay, I will show a close up to you guys, and I'll probably do a swatch as well. You know, a video within a video, because you guys know I like to do. So yeah, so let's talk about this highlight. All right, so this is the highlight. Okay. So I did apply the highlight with this. Okay, I know you're probably like, that's a big behind brush. This is what I use for so long to apply a highlight. Okay, if you watch my videos, you see me use this brush. Okay, when I apply the highlight, okay, I apply it to the brush, but I only put a little dot. Okay, a little dot. All right, so when I mean a little dot, I start off with this much. Okay, so I'm gonna go up close. I'm gonna do this one live. Okay, I start out with that much. You see that little sparkle of dust right there? That little bit. That little bit right there. That little bit right there. That's all I start out with, okay? All right, and after I use that, I do build it up on my face, okay? So I go ahead and take little by little and build it up, okay? So a lot of people are saying that they don't like the trophy wife because it's really blinding, it's too much and stuff like that. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say, because this is what I'm gonna say. All right, so I love highlighters, okay? So if you're a person that loves highlighters, I think this will be great for you, okay? But if you're the type of person that don't like to be bling blinging all over the place, you're not really a big fan of highlighters, but you just like subtle and stuff like that, whatever like that, I would say really, not to say not to get, I would say still get it, because just for a little bit, okay? But if you don't like the intensity or whatever like that, I guess don't get it. She does have other highlighters that are like natural and stuff like that, to those of you that don't like the big kapow. Okay, I like to be booming, I like to be popping all over the place, I like to be glistening, glowing from afar, okay? I like that, okay? That's me. I love highlighters, I love it, okay? As you guys can see here, I look like gold, like gold dust, like poof, a whole bunch of gold, you know? My nose, Cupid's bow, everything. Might as well put gold on my ears. I don't know, but but I like it a lot, okay? And I connected it to the, you know what I'm saying? I put it on my eyebrows. So we're going to do a little close up, because, you know, we close it up. All right, so we talked about it. So here's the, oh my goodness, like, look what I did. And I did blend a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't even look cute. That's okay. Okay. And it's like, see, it's like very subtle. It's not, you know, and then my nose probably blinging all over the place, but it's okay. There go my Cupid's bow, okay? But it's okay. It is okay. Okay, so it's however you want to do it, however you want to wear this highlighter. You can intensify it if you want to, because I could put more there. I wanted to put more, but I went to church today, and I was like, I don't want to blind nobody. I'm already blinding people. So, you know, when I got on that light, oh my goodness, it was over. So this much is good, okay? It's very good, all right? All right, so the highlighter, you know, it's like the intensity of the highlighter is like, you know, so it's just up to you. If you want to intensify it more, you can. You know, it's just really up to you. But from a person that loves highlighters to death and likes to bling bling all the time, because I'm the type of person that if I don't have a highlight on my face, my canvas is blank. It's just like, Charmaine, what are you doing? Like, why did you even put makeup on today? Because you don't have the highlighter, okay? I always have to have highlighter on. The only time I probably won't have highlighter on is if I have no makeup, number one, or if I probably rushed out of the house and forgot like that. But that's rarely. I don't even know if that even happened. Maybe one time that I can remember, but like I said before, if you're about that highlighter life and you like the intensity, please, some people like they can't go every day. I will go like this every day. I will go to work like this. I don't care. I don't care. I will go to work. I have worn highlighter to work. I don't care. I want you to see me. This tops off my makeup. I don't care. I'm going to wear it every day. And you're probably like, oh, she is crazy. Well, okay, this is my face. I will do what I want to do. Okay? It's up to you. If you don't have to. If you don't have to and you want to. So, the final verdict for this. I like it. I like the highlighter. Like, it's just like a nice consistency. Is very nice. It's very, 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 very pigmented. You have to be light-handed, like very light-handed. Don't use your strong hand. Please be light-handed with it, okay, with this, because, okay, it will intensify very quickly if you put it on with all of that. You see what I'm saying? If you just dip in there, this is what I'm talking about, okay? This is the brush, right? If you go in, okay, with this brush, and you go in with this, you can see this from here, and you go in with this. Yes, you are going to be looking like a glow in the dark, okay? They will see you, okay? Light bright, okay? So if you're not about this, do not start out with this, okay? That's it. That's all. But again, like I said before, to each his own. A lot of people don't like to, you know, be into all that, what have you, and that's totally fine. Like I said before, she does have other colors, that natural colors that you can use, you know, for every day and whatever the case is. And even if you don't like highlighter, then you can just use something else, okay? So that's basically, or use this as an eyeshadow. If you bought it, you know what I mean, you could always take it back to Sephora, but you could try to use it as something else. Use it as a brow bone highlight or whatever like that. Or as a, you know, put it in your inner corner eye, or as an eyeshadow, or, you know, cut crease or whatever like that. You know, you can find some other ways if you really, you know, if you're really trying to work with Trophy Wife, you know what I mean? So you try it in those ways, and then if you still don't like it, you know, you can return it back. But, you know, I'm sure you will find it, you know, in some way, shape, or form to try to work with it, you know, to give it some time, okay? But me, I love it, okay? I love it. It's a highlighter that I really like. It's very intensified, and that's what I like. I like to shine bright like a diamond. That's the song that it reminds me of, shine bright like a diamond. Like, Rihanna, was you thinking about this when you made that song? Okay. All right, but anyway, that's basically about that. So I think that's it. So any cons to the highlight? No. No cons. I like the packaging. The packaging is pretty nice. It is white. I like it. I like the FB in there. You know, it's nice. Like, the packaging looks nice and sleek, and it's just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I have this. Like, I feel so excited for her, and it's just like, it's so crazy. But I mean, it's cool. You know, you have a black woman that is trying to, you know, put out products out there for everybody to use, and, you know, and catering to certain, you know, to women of all shades and things of that nature. And I think it's pretty dope that she did this, and that she came out with this. So congrats to you, Rihanna. I really, really do like the fact that you did this, and I think it's pretty cool. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. And yeah, so will I buy any more products from her? Yes, I will. And I will come back on here again talking about Fenty, okay? I mean, I have a Fenty series, okay? Would y'all like that? A Rihanna Fenty series? Because and probably like in the next 2 weeks, you know, maybe I'll go buy like you know, she has other things that I talked about in the video, in the clip in the beginning. You know, I'll probably buy her like highlighters, or I'm not highlighters, of course. I'll buy the other highlighters, you know, because she got the rose gold. Yeah, come on. Yeah, please, okay? So yeah, so that's basically about that, y'all. So I'm done. I'm tired of rambling. It's late. And so I hope you guys enjoy my video. This was a great thing that she came out with. I'm really happy that she did come out with this. And Riri, this is what's up. I need for you to go to Sephora and get you Fenty. At least try one of her products. You know, at least like the foundation or highlighter or whatever that you're interested in, and see what's going on. Make sure you get color matched, especially if you're a beginner in makeup. If you're unsure, get color matched. And make sure that you have the correct lighting. So when you color match, make sure you just hurry up and step outside and pull out your little compact mirror and look, you know, and be like, let me see something here. Okay. And then go back to Sephora. But that's basically it about that. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I really do appreciate you guys for sitting here with me. I hope this video isn't too long, but I mean, what can you do? But yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely go check out Sephora, and if you want to just order something offline, you can order offline as well. I'll put the online, I'll put it down in the description bar below. And that's basically about that. And it's only exclusive at Sephora. Okay, she launched at Sephora, so that's where it is at this moment. So definitely go check it out, and hopefully they have your shade, because after you watch this video, I'm gonna need for you to go to Sephora right now, unless it's late. If it's 12 o'clock like it is now, you got to wait till tomorrow. But just go at a reasonable time, you know. Okay, when after you watch this video. Okay, all right, that's it, you guys. I'm out of here, and yeah, that's it. So I really do like this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have this. Let me know if you're having trouble with it. Let me know everything down below. Okay, all I have is positive vibes right now from her, and that's it. Okay, but I really do like this product a lot. Like Riri, why are you shining bright like a diamond? But anyway, y'all, and then all of my face products or whatever that I have on my face, like the other stuff, will be in the description bar below. So please check that out so you can see what I set my face with and things of that nature. And that's it. All right. So I love this product a lot. No cons. Go out and get you this product. Okay. Don't waste any more time. Okay. Because you're wasting it now. So that's it, you guys. I'm out of here. If you have any questions, comments for the dash, that's coming to the Fancy Market. Thanks for watching. Peace. Bye.